close off this debate, I would like to put out the points that my opponent, both me and my opponent, said. We basically have discussed the animal testing being humane or not and being cruel or not. Second being the cost efficiency and also the effectiveness of it being both if it's better than alternatives or not. And last but not least, their protection under the law. Well, what does it say about banning animal testing? Well, first of all, the reason why I said that animal testing, or my opponent said that the alternatives to animal testing aren't as effective with the science that we have now. Well, growing cells isn't just the only way for us to obtain humans. Well, there's donors directly that give their consent to be tested on, and it says that that in lab researchers are not afraid that there's a lack of volunteers because there are an abundance of them, especially those with terminal diseases and with terminal diseases on the article called Alternatives in Research released by NEOPS. Also, animal testing is not effective, as I said. I'm not saying that it hasn't given us a lot of discoveries over the years. I'm just saying that now that there are more effective ways and have more direct results, there's no use for them, and that it's just a waste of lives. Also, she pointed out that donors that sometimes it's hard for people to give consent or something. Well, there are, as I said, a lot more donors nowadays. And she said that animals are protected well under the Welfare Act. Well, I would just like to point out that no, the policies and regulations aren't as effective because when they are caught doing illegal, inhumane things to animals, even though an Office of General Counsel complaint is present to do this, and people give them complaints, the complaint does not mean that the respondent is guilty of these violations, but serve as a notice only, and they're given very little penalties. And that's why animal testing should be banned.